We're just going to run through how to log a digital service record for a Volkswagen Audi group vehicle. So going to go into OEM info resource, and we could go to Audi, which will have its own Erwin, they call it, to get into the manufacturer site. But in this case, we're all going to do a VW. You'll notice that when I hover over the lightning bolt down the bottom here, the link there for the Erwin site. So there is a quick link you can go to there, or you can go into VW, and you'll notice that same link is here, but there is a lot more information that you can go through. So to lodge a digital service record, we're going to have to go to the Erwin site. This is the Volkswagen one. There is one for Audi, and the procedure is extremely similar. So in this instance, it's asking me to log in because I've been here before. If it was your first time, you would be going to register here. As we go in here, you need to complete any fields that have an asterisk, so we can do without, say, VAT, which doesn't apply, but you will note that we do have the correct countries here, so there's no tricks. There is Australia. You can fill it out properly and go and register. It may take a little bit of time for them to get back to you, so it's something to do ahead of time. In my case, we've already registered, so we're going to go and log in. Now, once we've logged in, we want to go to products and services and go to digital service schedule. From there, we're going to need a VIN. So in this case, I've got a VW Golf in for service today. Now, this will only apply to later model vehicles. You can't just put any VIN in here. The car has to have a digital service record. So for instance, even some quite late model Amaroks, you'll put it in there. It'll just come up with a red warning up here saying there is no digital service schedule for this vehicle. Now, it's found this car and it wants me to open this digital service schedule. You notice that button has popped up. So we're now able to go in and take a look at this vehicle. So in this case, no one has actually made an entry for this vehicle yet, or they would all show up here, any service entries. It has found the vehicle, so there is the VIN, and we're working on a Golf 1.4 litre. So just confirm that is definitely our car, which it is, and we need to make a service entry. So I'm going to go to Create Maintenance Table. So now we've got this loaded up, we can go ahead and fill out the form. So we're not doing a delivery inspection or a service for a display or storage vehicle. Can put in the current mileage, 34,319, and you'll see these drop down boxes, so we can choose what we're doing. In this case, an inspection with oil change on a fixed schedule. Make sure you add in the date in the format it wants there, so 2020-09 for September, and again 34,319. So we can go to next. So again, I'm doing the inspection with the oil change on a fixed schedule. You'll see it's ticked some items that apply to this vehicle. If we look at the others, these do not apply to this vehicle. So that's why it's pre-ticked those. If we go next again. So it's brought up these items that were due in the past. So for instance, the brake fluid, it's saying it was scheduled at January 2020, and it has not been entered into this service schedule. As we could see, there were no entries previously, and this car has 34,000 kilometers on it. So we can go through and we can finish them and apply a date and mileage. For the sake of this video though, I'm just going to go through and do essentially a minor service. We've also got these items down here that it's telling me about for future items, but we're going to go through and just have a minor service at the moment. Now it's given you this tick box type maintenance schedule that you can go through with and tick items to go through and do it. Again, for the sake of the video, I'm not going to go through and fill this up though. We're going to just create the service record. So now we can add in, say, a job number, RO, if you use them, 7098. We can put in our details, which you'd think it would pre-fill, but it doesn't, and it will get upset if you don't fill these out. Any recommendations, so that kind of thing, which we don't have in this case. And then we can go save print. So we're back to our first screen now, and as you can see, we have a maintenance record, whereas it was blank before. So our dealership number is basically going to be regarding our login for Erwin. We can do things like if we needed to delete the record, if we want to print it for the customer, we can go and select that one and go to print. We can then print that out, and we now have something for the customer. Lovely little thing saying we're not an authorized Volkswagen service partner. Very nice of them, but I mean, we're doing what we can to jump through their hoops. So that is how you add in a digital service update on Volkswagen Audi group cars, and you can follow through on the Audi Erwin site with very similar steps. Thanks, guys.